Yo guys, welcome to The Last Lap. Don't forget to drop a lovely, juicy 5-star rating if you're watching on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Hope you enjoy, and let's get into it.
A little excerpt from an interview with Max Verstappen, talking about his dream team, himself excluded, from this year's kind of
what role
20
does he have? Is he just
19
CEO?
Yeah, I guess he's Lawrence Stroll in it. You know, he's sitting on the back, and then
This is my bank balance. I will have who I want when I want. Let's make it happen.
Literally, basically. So he went Horner as team principal, and then Fernando and Lando. So
Lando combination.
The experience of Fernando,
Lando and Nando.
the youth
Yeah.
exactly. So
they've raced it before, haven't they? They did Daytona, didn't they?
and
They worked each other before.
And they were almost McLaren teammates, weren't they?
Yeah.
Or could have been. Things gone a little bit differently.
Yeah.
If Alonso had stayed put, then Sainz probably wouldn't have gone to McLaren and
Or
then,
Ferrari.
Or Ferrari.
Yeah.
But what would... So if we debate the same question, if you could pick a team principal and then two drivers from the current field, who are you going with in 2023 as they are now?
I'd have to say two different options. If I was going for one, the most exciting one you could probably get.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
The most exciting one I could probably get, and they would I think it'd be fireworks for two different ways. You'd have, I think, then how they manage it. I'd put Toto as team boss, and I'd put Max and George together. Because of how much I know George, how now he's quite methodical in that way, and Max is a bit more brash, but he's still insanely good.
Yeah.
I think that would be a proper cauldron for action in that one. I think it'd be great to watch that.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to put your sensible head on to be the two best drivers to work together and get the best result in that aspect, zero politics again, you probably say you put Toto in as team boss just because he's done it all now. You got to say, and the way he managed the beef in the past, he's done quite well of it. It's like a no nonsense approach. He puts his foot down and you listen.
Yeah,
I think that works a bit better than what Christian was doing, especially when you consider Brazil and that. That kind of knocked him down a peg. Even though I think, to be fair, for how Christian's been in it for so long, there's a reason why he has been there for so long. He's clearly done a very, very good job.
Absolutely.
From there, so I put if the two together, they're really good together. I'd probably say maybe. Actually, no. To be fair, I'd say Fernando and Max. I think they work together really well. Actually,
yes. They would cancel each other out. I think,
Yeah.
in terms of the big personalities. I think they'd work together well. They clearly respect
and you
each
might
other
still
a lot.
get actually a bit of spice from it, but I think together they work quite well.
Yeah.
And you get some sensational team radio.
Oh, fine, yeah, brilliant.
I think Fernando sees a lot of himself in Max.
Yeah, thousands. Yeah.
I definitely feel there's that uncle vibe.
To be fair, I'd like to see, I'd like to see George and Lando against each other, though. I'd really like to see that.
Oh, at the same
I'd
time.
love to see that one.
Yeah.
What about you, Niran? What are you thinking? What's that like? What's spicy and then efficient?
Spicy and efficient. See, the obvious option would be I just want to see Lewis and Max in the same team in terms of from a driver lineup with Gunter Steiner managing them. What the fuck happens?
Imagine the doors, the damage would be unbelievable.
Unprecedented.
That would be on its side.
They'd be over a cost cap just from
He couldn't manage Schumacher and Mazepin. What's he going to do with them two?
Oh, could you imagine?
He'd be on that Steiner ship and I'm out of here, boys.
He'd
No
be
way.
writing a second book within a year.
Oh, okay, yeah, that would be vibes.
That's my final answer, actually.
Oh, okay,
But
just settle on that one.
Hang on, let me. I think one that I would also love to see. George and Lando, I would love to see. I would love that sort of Battle of the Brits sort of. I'll stick.
Consolidating with that.
I'll consolidate with that one. Yeah.
Okay, so try something a little bit different. I think that if you brought together Alex Albon,
Of course. Shock on brand.
as per.
Yeah.
No, Alex and George, I think would work
That'd be
really
great
well
chem,
together.
wouldn't it?
Chemistry would be great.
Yeah, that would be great.
chem.
That would be great.
I think they'd keep,
Social media content, good.
yeah, of course.
Solid.
But I just think they've got such a good relationship that's gone back so far.
Yeah.
I think they would be, a really good mixture, a good balance. I want to put someone alongside Carlos Sainz for an exciting pairing, because I think Carlos and Fernando, not just because they're both Spanish, but they do have a great
Master and
relationship.
Apprentice well, because he idolizes him, doesn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that would be that dynamic, I think, would be really like. I think that would boil over a bit. I think that would.
You see a big Australia logo on the side, wouldn't you? Australia, bang! I'm having this car. Two drivers
just
in there.
yellow and red.
Yeah.
Car.
And then
who's your principal?
Yeah, I forgot about principal. We've got just.
That's what you put Andrea Stella in to make the whole quartet, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good shout actually. No, because James Vowles just joined Williams literally yesterday. I think was his first day.
Yeah.
But am I gonna? No, I think for the Science Alonso one, I think Seidel, Andreas Seidel in charge.
That would be interesting.
Would be great,
and a lot of tapas as well.
Oh, imagine George and Alex with a team principal of Christian. I don't know how that would work.
I don't know if I feel like that would almost be like a waste of Christian Horner's main characteristics.
Yeah,
because I feel like he thrives on the fact that that at least one of his drivers is quite outgoing, outspoken, and outlandish, so that he can then extinguish all the fires. He wouldn't need to do that with that lineup, I don't think. So he'd just be kind of sat there, just like building.
I need to do something.
Fuck it, like, Zach Brown. Zach Brown. Yeah. Even though he's not really team principal, but
no,
sod it. Let him do it.
I think if you want the most chilled lineup,
you can make the rules.
You want the most chilled lineup. Get Piastri and Alex Albon in there because that'll just be the calmest lineup. They are both so chilled about like everything. I think that would go quite well.
Who's the most chilled out team principal?
Yeah, it's a good point actually. Who is the most chilled out team principal?
Mike Crack, because we haven't really seen much of him.
I don't really know.
Crazy name.
You barely even saw him last year, did you? Really?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Kind of forgot he was team principal. Not gonna lie.
I'll be honest. Yeah,
you could argue that's what a team principal should be like, but I guess in this day and age, because team principals never necessarily used to, front and center in their personality.
Irrepeatable.
Cyril, bring Cyril back.
Bring Cyril back.
He's at Hyundai in WRC now.
Is he?
Yeah.
It's taken over there. But
that's crack
as well. Like, it's fascinating to me how, and I guess it really humanizes these drivers. Is that you can have such a diverse range of different personality types. That all are brought together by this same. You could say the same for like the Kimi Räikkönen, versus like Daniel Ricciardo, like how different their personalities are. That's I feel like I could be wrong here, but like from sports I have understanding of and watch and follow and that I feel like F1, like the people competing seem to vary more than any other, even though it is actually a very like you need money to get involved. Well, it's not working class sport, but the personalities seem to be really varied. Like you're working with these guys, and it must be like managing a relationship with one driver versus another.
What's quite interesting when you see like the working relationship you have like on like say the projects for them, you always see like a slight difference between they're like focusing and work on something and then what they are like to everywhere else, because it's just how they devote themselves to. For me, it's like Lando is like extremely like focused, like no nonsense stuff about design and that, and then he's always quite chilled and happy when he's not at work. Which I think is quite a good mix to have as well. Some of them are like full throttle all the time. Some are just chill throughout the whole way. It's always really interesting to see how they are from work to pleasure, and then back to work, I guess, when they're in the car. That's the other way from that. I think you've got more personality to say than ever before, minus Kimi Räikkönen. I think if you had him in, you had definitely the most diverse one.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll actually let a driver be like him ever again. I just don't think it'll happen.
Yeah.
Just with how sponsor oriented it is now and how global appeared. I think if you were like Kimi Räikkönen,
you have to train.
You just have no chance.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. I love Kimi.
Same.
Love Kimi.
But I like to think as well where social media's opened everything up. These drivers we are seeing their genuine characters as much as we can. Because of course, like they're going to have a wall up, but when they're discussing designs with you, like. And being creative and doing something, I'm sure like if a driver wants lots of different designs, they must be invested. Like we know Lando's got a bit of a background in design himself. Like, it must be nice to kind of interact with these guys in something that isn't just, you're not worried about getting caught out in the media by saying stuff and being misconstrued or whatever. You can just be passionate about
exactly the normal person. Like you'll hear them say like, what the fuck is this? And it's like, this is shit. And it's like, it's refreshing. Like you never get to see that bit about it, and they'll say from there. So
savage.
Exactly. This makes me do my job, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
My entire job, my job, I would say, is 80% of me fucking up or getting lucky sometimes.
That sounds like design to me.
It literally is.
My job as well, to be fair.
Literally, your entire job is like criticism. You have to take it the right way.
Yeah.
It's like the chance of you doing something right first time and getting approved is like absolutely zero. If it is, then you just take that as a godsend, really.
Yeah, I was going to say that rarely, having worked in a design agency before, that's very
Exactly. It just does not happen.
no.
If it does, go and get the lottery numbers right now, because it's like the luckiest day of your life.